Please give a warm welcome to your next act, Darcia!
Oh my gosh, guys. First of all, I just want to apologize if I'm slurring my words a little. I'm not drunk. I mean, I am, but that's not it. I just got braces. And having braces as an adult is awesome because now even complete strangers know that my parents didn't love me enough. Yeah, it's not my mom's fault though. She was super young when she had me, and this might be really shocking for you guys, but having a kid at 15 and then dropping out of school to raise her can seriously limit your friend circle. So now my mom kind of has the social skills of a beta fish with an anxiety disorder. And it was cool when I was growing up. Like, I loved being the center of her world. But when I got older, I was like, Mom, I'm 18 now. I'm out of the house. Like, you need to go make a friend. Like, it's not normal that your only child is your only friend. And I could tell that she took me seriously, because a couple weeks later she told me she was pregnant. I'm like, holy shit, Mom, I didn't literally mean make a friend. Like, there's easier ways to go about this. You don't have to give birth to them. But my brother was born, and I don't know why I've always just assumed my brother was gay, like ever since he was a toddler. And I didn't know if my mom was on the same page or not, so I decided to broach the subject. So one day, when he's playing with his little girlfriends from across the hall, I was like, hey Mom, you know that kid's totally gay, right? And she's like, what? No. And she watches him play for a bit in his princess dress with his sparkly wand. She's like, maybe 50-50. I'm like, no, Mom, maybe 90-10. No, 50-50. She's like, the dress is blue, Darcia. It's blue. I'm like, right, because the use of the color blue is exclusive to straight males. Mom, that's an outdated gender stereotype. And, I gotta be, clear here. My mom and I trying to raise my little brother, we're basically two bumbling idiots that put all of our time and energy into making sure he doesn't die in a way that could incriminate us. But now my neurotic mom thinks she has this whole other can of worms to worry about. She's like, oh my gosh, if he is gay, am I raising him in a gay positive environment? Am I pushing gender stereotypes on him, which I just learned is a thing? Answer me, Darcia, answer me! I don't know, Mom. Tell you what. Let's just let him finish up his tea party and we'll talk about this. We'll talk about this when he's in dance class tonight. So over the years, my mom's ratio, would kind of, go up and down just a tiny little bit. Like, he's chopping wood at my grandfather's house. And she's like, he's chopping wood. He's a lumberjack. He's straight, Darcia. And I'm like, or is he a gay lumberjack? And she's like, 50-50. Yeah, so my mom and I, we do a lot of stuff together because despite her social skills, all of my friends have adopted her as her friend, as their friend. So everywhere I'm invited, my mother's invited. And don't get me wrong, I love hanging out with my mom, but there's some places I just kind of rather not be there with her. And by that, I mean I'd kind of rather stab myself in the eye with a fork and spend the night in the ER. For example, we were invited to a sex toy party, which is kind of like a Tupperware party, except instead of buying stuff for you to shove things into, you're buying things to shove into your stuff. And so my mom's sitting, in the corner away from all of the people, and she can't hear a word that the host is saying. So she will not leave me alone until I've described every item and what it's used for. And I've given up playing dumb by the 5th item, and I've just moved on to complete exasperation. She's like, what's that, Darcia? And I'm like, Those are anal beads, Mom. You slather them in lube, you shove them up your ass, and you slowly pull them out. She's like, why slowly? I'm like, I don't know, Mom, that's the way I like it. Move on. She's like, okay, what's that? And I'm like, it's a glass dildo, Mom. Glass dildo? Why would anyone want a glass dildo? I'm like, I don't know, Mom. She's like, yes, you do, just tell me. Oh my God. They're easy to sterilize. You just boil them in water. If you want a different sensation, you throw it in the freezer. Fuck, Mom! I don't know, okay? Some people just like spending $70 on a hunk of glass they can shove up their vaginas. She's like, it's very pretty. It looks like a dolphin. I'm gonna buy it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Mom, I don't need to know what sex toys are under your bed. Like, I'm gonna have nightmares of my mom having dolphin sex. Like, visions of my mother are going through my head. Okay. She's like, oh no, Darcia, that's not going under my bed. I'm going to put that on a shelf in my bathroom. Jesus Christ, Mom, you do not put dildos on shelves for people to see them. She says, Darcia Marie Armstrong, if I'm spending $70 on a hunk of glass, it's going on a shelf. And I have to admit, it looks really nice there. Disturbingly, it goes with the decor. But anyway, one day my little brother, he's not feeling well, so I came over to help, and I gave him some medicine, and I poured him a bath. My mom went to check on him a little while later, and there he is. He's got all of his bath toys around him, but what he's playing with is the dolphin dildo. And my mom shuts the door, and she looks at me, and she's like, 90-10, Darcia. 90-10. And all I hear from the bathroom is, okay.
Darcia, everybody, let her hear it. Woo!